Welcome back to Sudden Wealth. Hope you guys are having a very nice day and a very nice evening. I came here today with a few updates on the crypto world. You all may have seen Bitcoin as well as many other altcoins actually going up quite nicely. That actually today it almost seemed to some degree manipulated. It was nothing but excellent news. So Deutsche Bank, one of the major European banks, is looking to be able to have a custody license for digital assets. You have, of course, the BlackRock ETF. Apparently, there's some legal grounds to reverse some actions from Mr. Gary Gensler, which, in my opinion, he has. Apologies about that. I think he has his days are numbered, and I think that's becoming very clear. Apparently, there are some breaks and some delays on the digital euro, which is something that we hear, almost on let's say weekly basis, right? The CBDCs, the digital euro, the digital dollar, etc. You also have coming from China, the Alibaba chairman that was appointed. He's also a very crypto-friendly guy. You have seen that China is pretty much reopening their doors for crypto. They do it via Hong Kong. Of course, then they will not do it via mainland China because they cannot admit they were wrong in the past. So they will do it via Hong Kong. All of these things have actually been very positive. You may recall that I mentioned this to you about this the third time. I did think 24K was our first target, which we hit. There was a 50-50 chance that we wouldn't go lower than that. So far we are at 28, 28.1, 0.2, depending on the time you're watching this. I do think there's still the possibility of 22K. The 20K handle now seems more unlikely. I would say about 10%. I would say 22K about a third, 33%. I would say around 70% we have seen the bottom of this move. Of course, the bottom is October 2022. And yeah, this was my point. When you are in this part of the cycle, which is the recovery year, even with this, regulatory crackdown, the SEC targeting certain projects, and some of the larger ones are mostly and more very widely known. This in the bear market year would bring crypto and and Bitcoin to very low levels, but in a recovery year it has an impact. But if you think about it, here we are $2,000 away from 30,000 again, right? So that was my point. In the recovery year, you go up, you go down, but you tend to go up more than what you go down. And even when bad news come out, and they will come out, it drops the market, of course, but it doesn't drop it like a stone, below certain levels. So you can tell that there's a floor being set in, and each rally is becoming more accepted rather than hated. All of these are the typical things you would like to see on a recovery year. If the BlackRock ETF comes around the same time as the Bitcoin halving, then I do think we're still going to have a normal bull market. I do think that if the Bitcoin ETF comes out, why? Well, because the Bitcoin halving is a typical buy the rumor, sell the news event. So if you combine it with the Bitcoin ETF from BlackRock, it's a double buy the rumor, sell the news event. So probably you're going to go higher than you usually would, but you're also going to drop from there. I would expect around 40%, 30 to 40%. Why 40%? because when we start the bull market, Bitcoin never drops more than 40. So without going back up. So in that scenario, I do believe 40% drop from there would be more likely, but that's for March 2024. In any case, very good news around the markets. I do think a lot of large institutions, very important players, they understand that crypto is here to stay, blockchain is here to stay, and Bitcoin is here to stay. So I do not place any bets on Bitcoin anymore. I do believe it's old technology, and I do believe the gains have been made on that one. If you don't believe me, check the last cycle. We went from a 20k top in 2017 to a 69k top by 2021, which is about a 350-360% gain, which compared to certain altcoins and even Ethereum, the gains are much lower. But I mean, still better than the stock market. So, I mean, not financial advice, but at least you know for sure that Bitcoin is not, number one, a security, and number two, a scam. So up to you to allocate resources as you see fit. But in any case, it's been a very positive day. Let's hope momentum keeps up. Please be mindful that the 22k is still in play, although the longer we stay away from it, the less likely it becomes. So good luck out there. In my opinion, 2023 is accumulation year. 2024, buy at the corrections. 2025, consider stop buying and actually de-risking. That is my strategy. This is not financial advice. It's just what I'm planning to do. So let's see who's right in 2025. See you in the next one.